Hello, everyone. Today we have some ST that we're going to be playing. It's another Shirru list, even though he got nerfed, along with the truffle as well. But these cards are up to 11 provision. Inadvertently, that sort of buffs the Scholar. This card wasn't good in the deck last season because you would have only been really playing a few cards over 11p, but here it is. It's just an unconditional 8 for 4. So we've now slotted those in as well. So basically, the deck runs the classic package with ale and truffle, and you're abusing artifacts, and you run Avalok obviously to tutor. You do run a Nero, and you run Feign Death as well. Let's make this shiny. Here we go. We can't have anything like that. Let's get the art going. So basically, you aim to tempo out in round 1. You want to just take Feign Death and jam, backup plans, as well as harvests, and that's going to give you a lot of tempo going into round 1. It's going to keep you from losing on even. Oftentimes you can play this card to initiate the final chapter of Feign Death, which will automatically give you value on it. It'll automatically trigger this card. So then your opponent will have to deal with a lot of points, but also deal with an engine immediately. And it can be very effective at securing round control, which you'd like to have with any deck, really. It's not as important with this, but it can be nice to get a good tempo pass in, because they can't bleed you in round 2. That means you can just play an ale onto an empty board, and they won't be able to answer it. And this is just going to carry over upwards of 15 points into the next round, which is still, even for 14 provisions, is still incredibly strong. This deck has all the different types of control. You've got Schirru. You can nuke their whole board with this. Do your best to set it up. Big brain card, lots of math that you got to do, but you got to set it up. And we have hard removal and heat wave, but we also have effective damage removal in the form of backup plans, comboed with the leader, or comboed with things like Pyrotech, leader charges, or dwarven skirmishers. And we also have a squirrel for hive minds and sesames, which we're seeing a lot of. So, and AA as well. So squirrel is incredibly good in this meta. If you're running a non-devotion list, it's just good to include that there. It often gets a lot of value, and if not, you just don't play it in this. So, and then we're scholars. We're getting 8 for 4 out of these, which is nice. So great bronzes. It's got incredibly strong artifacts where you can keep whatever points you need for the next round, use whatever you need to stay alive, and then you just get a long round against Shirru. Is very difficult. It beats most things, so you have enough control to deal with whatever their threats are, and then you're going to usually end up winning it. One thing I didn't point out is verification. This just works well in the deck. Answers things like Novigrad, which is really good against Novigrad, Mutagenerator. Additionally, it does create another body on their board, a 5 Elder Bear. It's possible to go for 5s with this list. You can do it in various ways. You can keep a Shirru in hand and buff it with your harvest, or you can just or you can also hit it with the Golden Froth. You could be boosting another unit, play the Shirru next to it, hit it with the Golden Froth. So you can hit 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s with one click off of this. You can hit 7s with Vial. You can hit 8s with Pass. And then you can combo them to go up and up and up from there. So you really can hit almost anything. So you got to try not to rope with this deck because there's a lot that goes into your thought process, especially the more boards the more units there are on your opponent's board. You've got more to think about, and yeah, it's really fun to pull off. This card's still really strong, but I think it's in a good place now because it is definitely a high skill cap card. And I think for that reason, it's going to be hard to even nerf this out of playability just because of the value it can get in certain conditions with the proper setup. So, yeah, we'll jump into some games from here, and hopefully we can get some cool clips of this cargo and nuclear. So let's see it. We got a door in here again. We will keep a squirrel for an AA. We're going to get rid of Skull. Maybe we will keep it. I think we'll get rid of the Skirm for now. We get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of the Vial for now. This is good. So we do want to tempo out against NR. This is probably a Devotion Siege type deck. Yeah. We could also just play Whisperer immediately. And I don't think he'll be able to answer this unless he like on-saves back row, which would be fine. That would be a good trade. I don't really know what other ways there would be for him to win, for him to beat it, to kill it. He's taking Muta and Temple. And this is only 7 power. It's interesting. So in that case, I don't think we go for... We just heat wave this, right? Don't imagine we allow this to survive. That'd probably be unwise. He's going to hit winch it, and then he'll get the Muta down. Yeah, let's just get rid of it. It's going to be the best heat wave we get. And we have a good lead here. 17 points of tempo. He has to answer this as well, or else our next card also plays for a lot of value. So that's good. And we can take a little carryover here. We'll just take a harvest. And we're going to get another one. That's awesome. Very nice. We'll see if he can answer this again. But yeah, we might even play a little bit into this to try and secure the round. We'll definitely play another card, backup plan, another harvest, and hopefully that'll get us the round. Yeah, it looks like he's going to pass. So I think we just take maybe the harvest in that case. Could take a backup plan. The harvest puts more points into our hand, but yeah, we'll take it. Two elves in hand, so we're up by 21 here and threatening. We'll even play that if we had to. We should be feeling good here. Shouldn't have artifact removal. And we do have it. We do have artifact removal. Got one more Nero. I don't think Squirrel is going to matter in this matchup because I'm not going to bleed. Is there anything else we're really missing? I guess there is. Are we going to bleed? Do a value bleed of some sort? We can certainly output a lot of tempo with the Feign Death. And I think it will like maybe clog us next round. Let's take it and let's see what he does. So we get to trade Siege for it, which I think is a really good trade. We'll go here and we'll drop Truffle. Or excuse me, the Ale. And I think we can stay ahead with a double proc, but we'll see. We'll see how this works. Probably not. I don't know. Probably not. He's probably getting ahead pretty easily here. So we get a pass here. We do get a pass here. I mean, we can play a backup plan into this. It's pretty good. Doesn't get him ahead. We could Shirru 4s and destroy his engines all at once. Probably gets like everything out of him. It's 12. It's either that or we pass. I think we pass. Maybe this was incorrect, but we'll see. Let's get some coffee. Really got out quite cheaply. And that's, yeah. He has more ballistas. So I think this isn't going to be too good. Can use it as an answer. Do we need anything else? Backup plan's good. No. I think we probably just keep this. I don't want a brick. Is there anything that much better? No. We're just going to keep. Okay. Big hen cell. We do not have tall punish, unfortunately. The hen salt's an issue. We may come to regret sort of not going in further there. And we are just going to answer this off the bat. We don't really want it to grow. It's a little too dangerous of an engine. What numbers can we hit here? 6 plus 4 is 10 to 15. 15. Yeah. I think we'll a Nero for the backup plan here. Man, that's brutal. So bad. I think we lose this one. I don't know. We're just not going to get multiple things at once. Probably we should have taken that last round in hindsight, the 4s. Got some terrible backup plan. RNG. It's going to be tough. It's to 8 and 11. It's just not enough to win, fortunately. It's just not big enough. This card, we don't have our heat wave. We needed to bleed that out. I didn't know what it was. Thought it was just an unsafe. This is actually worse. An unsafe, we could have at least hit them at the same time. So here, can we Shirru 10s? Boom. Take it to... A little bit closer here. Maybe spores is a tech we need now. Oh, man. Wow. Okay. Maybe. No, I doubt it, but maybe. I think he has AA, right? Oh my gosh, are we winning? No way. Are we winning by 1 point? Boom! That's Shirru. Good game. We managed to find one there. Dimsa. Let's see what we got going on here. We look to be in a good... This seems pretty good. That's good. In that case, we're actually going to mull this. Yeah. Because we'll be able to click it the first turn next round. Go here. Matic. Okay. Don't have a heat wave or a squirrel. Okay. We should be safe to tempo out here. Attic generally doesn't have a lot of it. And I don't think we're going to be too affected by Matic. See how he manages to do this, but should be okay. It's dragons. His scholars are 9. He has to go full leader here, just so he can try to bleed us next round. We like to see it. Maybe we get a squirrel on it. Very good chance. This is good. This is good. It's automatic points. Okay. We're missing the Aniro, which isn't good. Missing these cards. So a really deep bleed could hurt us for sure. We're just gonna take the squirrel right away. So now his bombs aren't really worth much at all. Now we'll play our ale. Let's kill on this. Nice. What we're looking for all the time. We can help this along with a skirmisher ping, or even just truffle into the front row elf. Sort of just help it get to the resilience. Yeah. We're going to stay real low to the ground here. An infusion on this can carry over. It's really good. But he also can't villain here. It's interesting. Again, I think we're going to stay just low to the ground. Yeah, he's going to look to kill that. We can go full leader here. We get ahead with resilience. We're already ahead here. It's probably fine. We can just let this live. Let's keep the pings. Yeah, I figured this much. We're no longer worried about tall punishes after this turn, because then it would just be Ike. So we're okay to go tall. Awesome. We can take a verification over this, or how much does this do? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Anything is fine. We could also take vitality onto this. That's a possibility. It's carryover vitality. But it makes us a little more limited with Shirru. I think we need to answer the dragons. Now we just need to draw cards. That's a good one. No. No. Oh, good. Okay. Do we risk it? I think we don't. These are both much better. Gotta go first. It's all right. We'll just keep it. Let's go here immediately. It's going to be ready for us that way whenever we need it. Eights. Okay. Let's go here. We're not looking for much up here, just one of the dragons. Seven. We can knock it down to 9, and then we can kill it, and then we can heat wave the other one. And that should be game. Heat wave the other one. Maybe we don't get off the here's the other issue. Hit it down to 8. Yeah, I think we take 8s. Let's try to get full value on this. Heat wave that. It should be game. Yeah, and I don't think his synthesis is 42. Nuked. Here we go. Got Lepto. He's been playing my HyperThin list, so that might be what this is. This guy plays a lot of games. Man, this is probably not good. Raw points are better. This is bad. So, yeah, we're just missing. You can't kill this. Yeah, unfortunately, we're missing a lot of potential points here. We're in big trouble. We can't. The idea is we can't give him 3 rounds. He's going to go too tall out of the range where we can even hit the Shirru. So go here, and we're going to buff it. We'll see what he does, but this card's going to be really important for us to try to win round 1 with. Carcass. Okay, so he doesn't have his GN in hand. He's trying to figure out how to play around. Decent value there. I think we should just play Ale here. We're going to play Ale, we're going to play Pass. We're just going to wait here. We might even get a Shirru off here on 5s. 4s maybe even. We'll see. Okay. Going for Lydia. He's going to take Harvest, I imagine. He might go for a Rebuke, though. Might try and roll for a Rebuke. And I think we're even going to Heat Wave this Summoning Circle. That's good. I can't answer this. Yeah. I think we do actually Heat Wave the Summoning Circle here. Wish we had Verification. That would have been ideal. It was the 8. You can definitely hit 8s if he plays a Siri next turn. Or we could go for 5s. We'd hit this to 5. Or we could go for 4s. I don't really like going for 4s. I think 8s are definitely a potential target. Maybe we shouldn't have done it on that. These do go to 8, so maybe we don't want to play that yet. Yeah. We heatwave the summoning circle. It's worth 13, plus it throws off the certainty of his final plays. I think we take it. Okay. Fives. Could have had this at 5, 5, 5, and then we could have got a big 5. So this was definitely a mistake. We go all the way through.
How did that conversation go?
That could have been a 5. Maybe we can still hit 5s. It's possible. Probably should have played this front row to hit this down to 5. We could take 2 pings on this. Nuke 5s. Or even here, twice. And then we thin everything. We win the round. It's a lot. Maybe we commit 1 leader ping. No more.
One eternity later.
I don't see how he does 25. Well, there's leader snowdrop you'd have to do. You'd have to have double mage assassin in hand. He's going for the leader. He's roped. Next round, we try and jam Feign Death. Maybe roll a Harvest into something good, like a Sorceress or another Whisperer, or a Seer. Any of those 3 would be great. I don't see how he keeps going here, though. Seems like a bluff. It's his last card. Two, 3. You could have another courier, but other than that, that's the only card that's left. Maxi gets ahead too. Yeah. That's fine. We've got the double carryover. We just go all in. We just need elves. That's good. Darn. Well, we can play it. We can get it to proc too. So Probably playing everything here. We'll be able to deal 5. So we can be able to probably kill the snowdrop. Oh no. Yeah, we can with a leader. Maybe save leader, but just play this last card too. You gotta play everything. You really can't leave anything. Probably go here so that his Vilg's worth less. Yeah, because his Vilg can probably save him. Take all the points here. Yeah, we can't go to round 3 against this deck, so he's got a hit on these. Misses on 1. We should be good. Maybe he can hit on the Yennefer. He can self-Vilg onto the Dodric and maybe survive, but it's not enough. Okay, good. Good game.